We are in the second half of Sonic Adventure 2, going into the dark side
of the Force.
Nah, I don't think Dr. Eggman uses the Force, but this is one of the first times you do get to control him in Sonic.
I got to admit, I think the first time I got this game, I just went, I got to play as the bad guy's side, and immediately I found out I got to play as Robotnik the first time around. I was like, yes! Come on, look how much fun he's having.
Yeah. And what's even more interesting is that his theme song, Eggman, they've reused in a lot of other Sonic games because people like it.
It's a very good, catchy song. That's the thing. They remixed it in Shadow the Hedgehog as well, and even the remix version of it sounds really good.
Yep, yeah, it's just another mech shooter, but this is one that they actually took the time to put the level layout the correct way.
Yeah, but the thing is that basically Robotnik was intended to be a playable character, and like Tails was shoved in at the very last moment.
You know what? Tails is highly underappreciated.
That's why Tails dies and uses cannon fodder. Yeah.
That's the reason why Tail got a one-man fan club. It's unique.
Tristan, just because I'm in the cannon fodder doesn't mean that the only reason that I like Tails is because he's cannon fodder.
Because he is. That's all he's used for.
And also, to be fair,
come on, he's like the Slippy of Sega.
To be fair, Nick, the only reason why
don't start this,
why
Nick.
you
don't start.
Like,
no, that's the frog from Star Fox, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The frog that always needs your help because he can't fly a plane.
No, hang on, Nick, you actually do know who Slippy is, so stop trolling right now.
No, I couldn't remember.
Of course.
I never played Star Fox.
Not right. And also, those little crates on the side there, you can blow up. You can blow them up, and you can go down there later on. You can get a special ability, but you can't get it because you don't have. If you start a new game, you need the cannon.
Yeah, you need the cannon for Eggman.
I never understood why they put speed boosters there.
Yeah, no one ever does. So I was like, why is
Because rolling around at the speed of sound.
Got places go, got follow my rainbow.
He's a giant mech. I don't think he wants to roll around it in a mech.
Well, yeah, again, Robotnik.
Is it because he's the demon on wheels? Because he has to be chasing after someone?
Well, to be fair, the reason why we say rolling around at the speed of sound because Robotnik used to rolling around in his belly most of the time anyway. Nick, you can relate that, can't you?
You know what? Some girls like a bigger man.
Yeah, and that's the reason why Robotnik's Eggman's in this base is because he didn't like Verizon.
Yeah, I can see. I can understand that.
I'm more of a T-Mobile man myself.
Yeah, he was going with T-Mobile. As soon as he saw the prices, he went yosh.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be. You know, if T-Mobile would have been having those same commercials with the guys like, oh, can you hear me now? I'm sure that it would be interesting about how Robotnik would do it. Robotnik in a T-Mobile commercial.
Yeah, all it would be is this. Can you hear me now? Yosh.
And he's just like blowing up stuff in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I think these more levels were built for Robotnik, personally, and you can definitely tell there were.
You guys just hate Tails. You're a bunch of Tails haters.
No, there's a thing with that is that scene right there. It won't activate until you get near the door. So you can, like I did right there. I forgot about it. Is that if you go near there, the door won't shut until you go near it.
No,
Yay! Bouncy robot.
You know what's actually kind of scary that the fact Nick does have somewhat of a point because back quite a few years ago, they did do a fan survey to find out who the most popular characters are, and guess who were in the top 3?
Who?
Sonic and Shadow.
Sonic was first, Shadow was second, and Tails was third.
Suck it.
Yeah, but guess who was probably doing a lot of the voting? Probably a bunch of little girls.
No, still doesn't change the fact that he's cannon fodder.
Yeah, that's true. He is cannon fodder at the end of the day.
It still doesn't change the fact that Shadow is overrated.
And yet
everybody knows that, Nick.
Yeah. Well, keep up date. Damn it, Nick. Jesus Christ. You're slacking. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Oh, I just love these scenes. I think they're just very well done. And this is the first hint that we get of Maria.
Maria, yes.
The password to unlocking the ultimate life form. Right, I do find it...
Make this moment better.
What?
Barbecue pizza.
Barbecue pizza? Oh yeah, sure. We're gonna be having a little bit of foreshadowing brought to you by barbecue pizza from Domino's.
Actually, I make my own barbecue pizza.
That'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of funny.
You're gonna be having a foreshadowing to probably one of the most saddest moments in Sonic history, and it's gonna be all getting all philosophical with some pizza.
Well, I'm probably gonna ruin it because right now, like you saw that scene with Dr. Eggman. I don't know why, but his head to me, I don't know why, but his head looks like a penis.
Yeah. And here's the debut of Shadow the Hedgehog. Originally, he was only meant to be in this game alone, but because of how popular it was, they brought him back in Sonic Heroes.
Yeah,
also
we do not
Sonic
mention
Riders.
and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Putting barbecue sauce on my pizza.
Look at me, I can fly.
Well, that's the only time he does fly, so.
Yeah. You never see that again.
Nope.
That'd be a useful power later on in the game.
Yeah, that would be if people actually remembered about it.
And this is what we were talking about before in the first part with Sonic. Exact same boss. This boss, the only thing different about it, it has a massive laser cannon at the front. That's the only difference.
Yep.
And I was that you're trying to cheat it, but you can't because of how they fixed it.
Yeah, that's what I hate is I can't cheat. I want to cheat.
Yeah. That's especially annoying if you did play the GameCube version or the Dreamcast version. You could have cheated, but now you can't. But you seem to be doing quite well anyway.
Thanks, I figured it out. It's just that there's certain things I can and can't do.
Yeah.
Not bad though.
But yeah.
No, I still want to spam it, so all I have to do is take 3 shots.
Well, at least Robotnik is not going all like, it's no use, it's no use, it's no use.
Yeah. Or you're not gonna get away with this.
Or this should ended.
Yeah. Robotnik like using catchphrases.
This victory is brought to you by barbecue pizza. Yum.
Are you eating, Nick?
Yes!
Of course.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You brought up the barbecue pizza this entire time because you actually had barbecue pizza?
Yes!
Give me some of that. I want some.
Nick, stop being like Robotnik.
Oh, what is it like in Sonic for Hire?
So this is the first mention that we get of the arc, that's Shadow basically. It's actually kind of weird because like they never addressed the whole thing, Shadow the Hedgehog, basically how much of his memory did he lose, or did he know everything beforehand during Sonic 2, did he lose all his memory? And
I think it's just you have to play Sonic Heroes 2 to get the whole
if you
story.
play... Well, no, the problem is that you have to play Shadow the Hedgehog to get the full story, and the only true ending that you get, if you basically play the final boss in the final storyline for about a certain amount of minutes, I think like 8 minutes or something like that, Robotnik does come out and say, yeah, you are the original Shadow, my robots collected you when, captured you when you were falling down to Earth. Yeah. And once again, Robotnik, you should know what the Master Member is. And
yeah,
also
I mean, how many times has he been chasing it at this point? There was Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic CD.
Yeah. And I wanted to point out, for anyone who noticed, something a bit different about this scene. If you look at Knuckles, have you noticed anything about different with him?
Sunglasses?
It has all
No.
the upgrades.
Yeah, basically, once you play through the game and we'll rewatch the cutscenes there, we'll have all the upgrades on them now. Already. Like, this is basically just showing that most of the cutscenes are in-game. I'm actually quite glad they got rid of all the upgrade stuff later in the games. But have you seen the mod of this that someone actually made, that you can play the game and you can still get the upgrades, but it won't affect the characters' appearances at all?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. But yeah, they reckoned one of the things is basically the Rouge's first level and Knuckles' first level take place on Angel Island.
How?
It's Angel Island.
Well, no,
like
so
Angel
if you go to the level select menu on the thing, both their levels take place on a small island, which is up in the air.
I guess then I don't know why Knuckles would be in the Sandopolis zone, and where would she be on Angel Island?
Well, that's what I mean. This is Sega. They're not perfect storytellers.
When has Sonic ever been perfect at storytelling?
Sonic
Generations?
Well, even Sonic Generation had a few flaws. We already mentioned that in our Sonic Generations Let's Play, that...
We don't beat Sonic Generations?
Just eat your pizza, Nick, and be quiet.
Yeah, just stuff your faith and be quiet. The other mod I've seen of this is basically someone actually reskinned Shadow, Knuckles, and it was Espio, which I thought was quite cool. And once again, the radar system is broke as fuck.
Well, it's interesting because how can you have? I mean, an Echidna and a chameleon are extremely different creatures, huh?
Well, Well, at least for a chameleon, the chameleon can climb walls and stuff, you know.
True.
And it's right there.
I found it.
No, I knew it.
Found what?
At first, I was like, where the hell is it? Then I see it as soon as it's sliding into that thing.
I think he found his penis.
No. There's a lady present. I'm not going to do that.
That never stopped.
I've been through worse.
And also, if you kill these two robots, this turtle jumps into the pool.
It was the lion turtle?
It's just
Please
a turtle.
Aww, I wanted to be the lion turtle.
It takes you to the magical underwater kingdom. Huzzah!
Yay!
And now you're in a new area.
Oh wow. I never knew that.
There's another turtle, but you have to actually be underwater.
There's a turtle underwater which you can grab onto, which you have to grab on. Sometimes the Chaos Emerald might be hidden there. Yeah, just really not that much to say about these levels. It's just that, again, Rouge's music represented kind of like fun, playful type of mystery sort of thing to it. Why Knuckles just straight up ghetto wannabe black music rap?
Because unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle.
Yeah, but you're funny enough, the first time you do meet Knuckles, the first thing he does is chuckle. He does, he steals all the Chaos Emeralds off Sonic and he chuckles and runs away. I just want to point that out there. Oh, we're so close.
Yes, I just if I didn't take as long, I would have gotten an A.
And random trivia about Rouge, in Sonic Heroes, her blue eyeliner there is actually pink.
Yeah, they changed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
They keep changing it back and forth between blue and pink. They can't make up their mind about it. And we get our second Robotnik stage.
Oh, speaking of Robotnik, I have some interesting random facts. According to this cut audio from Omochao, it turns out that the mustache in Robotnik's face is fake.
Yes, yeah, that was actually cut up in the final version of the game. Yeah, from Omochao, where he said because Omochao was originally supposed to give you random trivia facts as well when you go near him. So glad that they. Sandos was signing once again. Basically, Robotnik's trying to make his way back to the base and everything. And also, if you notice, the Dark Side storyline to pair the bad guys to actually make the plan as well. This is what I meant by in the hero storyline that the bad guys storyline. Once you get to the halfway point of the bad guys storyline, the hero storyline just started.
Wait, then what was that crap on the previous level?
The crap on the previous level would basically represent that Knuckles did get involved earlier, but the main plot of the whole hero side doesn't start until later.
Yeah.
Because when we do play the game, the first person you meet is Sonic, and Sonic basically gets rearrested after beating the gun boss.
So technically, you're supposed to play the dark side first and then the hero side in order for you to get the story?
Yes, you're supposed to play at least the first half of the dark side story for the beginning.
Yeah, and then you play the hero.
Wow, that must have confused a lot of kids when they first picked it up and looking at the story in hero mode because, I mean, you have to consider, I mean, back in, like, early 2000s, we were all about being the good guy. We didn't consider about being the bad guy just yet until,
I immediately picked up this game, I played the dark side team straight away because I was just like, I want to play with Robotnik. Because it's the first time, and I think it's still the only time you get to play as Robotnik in a video game.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's as far as I know. Unless if you want, even though that Dr. Robotnik, there was a video game that had a title in him, but that was more like a Tetris Attack puzzle game.
Oh, that's Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine. That was a tie-in game for a Japanese version of the game, but with Sonic characters based on the Sonic Adventure franchise.
That's the one. I remember that because I have the Sonic the Hedgehog collection, and it came with that.
Yeah, that came out around about the same time as Sonic 3, I believe, in 1994.
Yeah.
Where Sonic Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog was still being run at the time, and it was very popular still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was also the first time in which I got to experience how much of a piece of shit that Sonic 3D Blast was.
Oh God. They actually had to re-release that game back during the Sega Saturn because originally Sonic Extreme was supposed to be released then, but it couldn't, so they repackaged Sonic 3D Blast. And all they did basically just gave it updated graphics and gave new special stages. Which I've been told the special stages in that version are supposed to be the best one.
The special stages for the PC and Saturn versions are actually pretty good. They're actually 3D models of Sonic. It's just an actual 3D version of the Pipe special stages from Sonic 2.
And they're supposed to handle quite well, from what I've been told.
Oh, I have a random cool thing.
Okay.
Somebody modded Sonic Generations on the PC, so now every time you play as a character, you're playing as an actual animal at that character.
Ah, interesting. The weirdest thing I've seen Robotnik related. Have any of you guys played the Sonic the Hedgehog Robotnik edition?
No, I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
It's basically, I'm not so sure if you've seen the one I'm talking about. Basically, you play as Robotnik, you have to go around a level, which is basically a condensed level, and you have to go around with Robotnik with a giant net and catch all the creatures. And you have to do it. If you don't do it within the time limit, Sonic will turn up and basically kick your ass.
Interesting.
Basically, you catch an animal, you catch him in the net, basically drop it inside one of those pod things, and then away you go. You have to rinse and repeat.
That reminds me of the Sonic short of that one where they're on the death egg and Eggman's running away and Sonic's trying to chase him but he can't catch him and he's almost passing out. It was, how does a guy that fat run that fast?
Or the other one I saw was a little fan made up one was basically Robotnik was like, oh, I'm gonna get away, and then suddenly Sonic's just like, how do you get me? And he's like, just fastest thing alive. Yeah. The Sonic shorts are pretty funny.
So yeah, how about that Sonic?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sonic.
Robotnik's ego come into play. He has to replace everything with his own face. A bit narcissism, isn't he? He loves himself a little bit too much.
He's a bit narcissistic, yeah.
Yeah, he loves himself. See? He's talking about cake. He's just like Nick.
I don't always talk about cake. I'm more of a pie man. Okay, I'm a pie man.
We all know, Will, you love putting your pie onto.
Actually, I like putting Cool Whip on pie. Like apple pie, or pumpkin pie, or cherry pie.
For anyone wondering how Robotnik and his team got up to the Ark, is basically because of this room. That thing standing on is a teleporter, which teleports him up to the Ark. And back.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important...
Oh my god.
His ass. Yosh.
Yeah.
Oh, how kid appropriate.
Yeah. This is such a bad British accent.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tom, is this how British reporters talk?
No. This is really bad Butcher the Queen English, because little trivia thing here is that if you were a newscaster in the UK, like during the 80s or 70s, you had to speak the Queen's English, so you had to be quite posh if you wanted to do broadcasting. And this is one of the reasons why there was Staked Shadow as there's Staked Sonic Steering. But yeah, again, My thing. He's black. Sonic's blue. How can I mistake him?
It's night.
Sonic fell into a carpet.
Shut up.
It's night, so it's hard to see, so they only see a hedgehog.
Seriously, Nick, really?
What?
Nick, you're trying too hard.
First plot element.
In the Japanese version of this, she actually was shot.
Yeah, no.
That's the reason why Shadow hate humans so much, and he hates like people on Earth.
Yeah, she was shot. But they took that out.
But yeah,
But
again,
funny enough, they did show a part of it in Shadow the Hedgehog, though.
they showed a part of it, but not the full extent of it.
Yeah.
Because I think in the Japanese version, you actually do see the gunfire, and that was it. Like the gun, and you see like the flash, but that's about it.
Look back around in.
This level here is actually one of the levels that you can play on when you're doing 2-player mode.
Or you can, when you're playing 2-player mode, you can also glitch and use Sonic in this level.
Yeah, it was fun, and they got more challenge space advertised. I want to see that film. But it was never made. It got cancelled.
Yeah. Although it would have been really stupid of seeing Dennis Rodman as Knuckles.
Yeah. And
I'm excited to see that. That sounds like a movie of the year.
Shut up, Nick.
And also there's...
I didn't say best movie of the year.
There's Get Rings, a little pun on Got Milk. Which is kind of cool. And also, I believe so, if you go down here, it's
another loop-de-loop, but we'll see Knights in another loop-de-loop.
Yes, that's the one I was saying. Because, as we know quite well, Knights and Sonic like referencing each other in their own games. Especially in Night Christmas, that you can actually enter in a correct code, or you do something on that game. You can actually play a little level of Knights, but play it as Sonic the Hedgehog instead.
Nice.
Which is actually quite cool. Don't you think God's going a little bit extreme trying to stop Shadow here?
Yeah, using air fighters and bombs to blow up the highway.
Yes, the one thing I don't get about Gun is basically they got all these mech robots and stuff there, but when it came to I don't know, Shadow the Hedgehog, they don't hardly ever use them again.
I don't know.
Ooh, I want to try Chaos Soda.
The cast, yeah, I thought it was like Chow's soda.
Yeah, it would basically just ground down Chow into a soda.
Oh man, that's tough.
And this is meant to be the Golden Gate Bridge, because basically the whole game is set. The whole game's supposed to be set in San Francisco.
You know how Extreme Shadow is. He can't somersault forward, so he does it backwards.
Of course.
Extreme.
He's such a hipster that way.
Yeah, he's such a hipster of breaking the laws of physics.
Yeah. So Nick, you're a hipster. Can you give it insight on this? Why Shadow might be doing this?
God damn it! I'm not a hipster.
The cats otherwise.
Yeah, even the cats say that you're a hipster.
I will stab you in the face, you stupid cat. Shut up.
That? Oh damn, you got a little violent there.
Oh, I heard hipsters can be quite aggressive, Nick. Are you sure you're not a hipster?
No, he's trying to hump my leg.
Well, if it was hipster, the hipster would be fine with it. They'd be cool about it. But you know, you must be an extreme hipster then, because the extreme hipster would really have a problem with that.
I'm just gonna shut up now.
Good. Okay. Now, this level does go on for a little bit, but I think it's a very good first level to play as Shadow.
Well, the thing is, there's only 4 levels of Shadow.
I know, play Shadow that much.
Which is surprising, but then again, Shadow was introduced into this game, so I guess they didn't know how they want to feature the character as much.
And there's Knights on the building. Is that like Knights Casino or something like that? That would have to be.
I think it is the casino.
And then the Sonic the Hedgehog logo in the background there as well. There, Sonic Team.
Go watch Sonic X.
This is what I mean. Whoever was the contractor to build these roads, they really fucked up. It's like, oh honey, I've got to go on the Golden Gate Bridge. There's a giant gap. Let's see what rank you get this time.
And we'll see you on the next part where I make it time watch Sonic X. Yeah!
Okay.